Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. It's time for
Karla's... We're so tiny.
I don't know. Why are we so tiny? Why are we so tiny?
I mean, I like it. We don't like...
You like how tiny you are?
It's good. I like it. I like how we look today. We look kind of tiny.
We're trying new angles today.
I don't really like it. You know what I think it looks like?
Oh, come on.
Well, you
don't like anything. Don't move the desk.
I like it.
Okay.
No, it really brings out Karla's outfit today. I love it.
Oh, I thought it brought out the color in my eyes instead of her spring bouquet. She looks like a bouquet of flowers over here.
I like this thing because it goes both ways. Like in the fall it works,
Whoa.
and the spring it works. It can go either way.
Yeah, both ways. Anyhow, this is Karla's Corner, and hi, how are you?
Hey.
Have you recovered?
Yes. Well, I don't know. Somebody walked up to me last night and said, "I'll see you tomorrow," and I'm like, "What's tomorrow?" And they're like, "The network luncheon," and I'm like, "I know what day of the week it is."
All right, who's the guest today?
Huh? I'm a guest today.
You said the network luncheon.
Oh, you're asking who's the speaker at the network luncheon?
Guest speaker?
I totally did not follow. See what I'm saying? I'm not totally recovered. I thought I was totally recovered, but obviously I'm not. The guest speaker is Rose Proctor. She's the director of BB&T Center for Ethical Business Leadership at the Mike, I'm going to say this wrong, Cottrell College of Business at the University of North Georgia.
Cool. Okay, so today is the network luncheon. What we're talking about recovering from is Apple Blossom Festival. Let me ask you a question. Was this year 4?
5.
5? We're 5. Fetcher News here, FYN TV, we got on board with the inaugural year, very first year, 5 years ago. And it's just something I enjoy so much. I know it's a lot of hard work, and I see you and Paige and the entire staff and want to thank all of the chamber volunteers, ambassadors that work so hard.
There were a ton of volunteers this year.
But there's something about this festival that's different in a way for me because it's not too big, okay? It's just the right size. It's so enjoyable. I mean, it just doesn't feel a lot of pressure.
Yep.
Are you with me on that?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the right size.
I smell what you're stepping in.
Do you? Okay, I don't know what that means. Anyhow, and this year, the kid zone, the free kid zone, I almost posted. I was so nervous because I was posting and I took a picture and they were blowing up the bounce houses and it was a free kid zone, didn't cost anything. And I thought I had posted kid-free zone, and I thought we were going to get overrun with people once they found out there was no kids or something. Is that silly? I thought I did it. Anyhow, that was great. The pooches. I think we're becoming known for Apple Blossom Pooch Festival that brings their humans.
Yeah, there was a lot of pets this weekend.
They love it, don't they?
Yeah, I think this was the most pets I've ever seen at this festival.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, because every year at FetcherNews.com, we set up on the corner and we keep some dog treats there and some water. And it's kind of a little stopping from the north side right to the south side, right there in the center of the street there. And they stop and take a break, sit on the grass. And I have to say, every year we take pictures of the pooches, and I said to Lisa, I said, did people come this year? And she said, why? And I said, you only have pictures of 200 dogs. It was great. Anyway,
there was tons of pets.
Did you have anything you wanted to bring up?
We're just so grateful that Coke sponsored this event. That helped.
By the way, that was a great tea.
Was it tea? It was lemonade.
Was it lemonade?
It was lemonade.
Okay, it was great. I tried
Everybody was talking about the Hubert's lemonade.
Yes, the lemonade was very good.
We even got a picture of Mr. Hubert with the Hubert's lemonade.
It was really great. Coke sponsored the entire festival, and they had a sample set up of what's it called?
Hubert's lemonade.
Hubert, and it was very good.
There was a watermelon lemonade, a raspberry lemonade.
What was your favorite?
The strawberry lemonade.
That's mine. Strawberry lemonade.
I like strawberry.
You know why I did that? Because I wanted to put it up against my own. Because what I do when strawberries come in the season, I go get lemons and
You do know
strawberries.
that strawberries are in season, right?
Can I finish? I wanted to test it against my homemade. I always make strawberry lemonade. Got my big jar, put it out in the sun, and it matched up.
It's good. It's some good lemonade.
Okay, what else?
And that's a new product that Coke's carrying. So it used to, I think, only be available at like Sprouts or Whole Foods or places like that. But now Coke's carrying it, so you'll see it more in gas stations and places like that. But really, really great event. We probably doubled our attendance from last year, which was kind of what we were hoping to see with the kids area. And we were able to add about 7 new vendors, arts and craft vendors. I definitely think we had more pets. Our walk-in visitation in the Welcome Center was double. So definitely a great weekend. And the weather held out. We only had like a little storm Saturday after everything was closed, and it just kind of rained and quit. So it was
Well,
good.
those are always the risks that you take in the festival world, right?
Yep.
But I will tell you this, another thing on that is, being there on the corner. Now, I didn't go down Sunday. I didn't go Sunday, but I was there all day Saturday. And in the past, there would be little time slots where there would be a little bit of a lull in traffic.
Yeah.
We didn't have it this year.
We did right at the end of Saturday, and there was...
It got a little quiet at the end, yes, but it does that. I mean,
yeah,
that's
and
my
same
thought.
with Sunday. Well, Sunday, it was quiet for about the first hour, and then by 10:30, 11 o'clock, it had picked up, and then you had all the folks that came after church, and then, I mean, but it was done and over at 4, definitely. So it was a great steady crowd on Saturday.
Well, I want to say thank you to all the staff and everybody's hard work. And also on the Chamber Facebook page, and I know on FetcherNews.com, our Facebook page, we have to have 300 pictures, if not more.
I've been trying to go through all the pictures because there's so many pictures between you guys, and we had some volunteers take pictures. We had staff taking pictures. So there's so many great pictures. I'm just I got to go through them all. And
well, on
FetcherNews.com,
FetcherNews.com, I will tell you, but I will tell you, you'll have to go through all 300 or 400 pictures to see if you can find some people. Sorry, it's just we're biased here. We like our pooches, so it's a pooch parade.
Do you?
What else you got?
So we've got lots. It's going to be like 90 degrees this weekend. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be so hot this weekend for a May weekend. But the good news is there's some awesome things that you could do this weekend to cool off. So I wanted to mention a couple things. Haege River Experience is doing the Haege River cleanup this weekend. So
that will be great for the weather.
You're
and
cleaning
everything.
the rivers. You're staying cool. They always have great music, fun, all kinds of stuff going on there. So that's one way to cool off. It's also the beach at Harris Branch at Carter's Lake is now open. So you can go hang out at the beach at Harris Branch. You can also go to the beach at Fort Mountain State Park. So you've got both of those. We also have Kusawati Tubing Company is doing weekend tubing, and they're having Picking on the Porch this weekend. So you can go tubing and then hang out that afternoon and listen to some live music. They're going to have Smokehouse Country Grill doing some food. So lots of cool stuff happening there. All of these literally are going to cool you off this weekend. So you should come up here and chill out by the beach on the lake, or you can go hang out on the lake. There's also, the tubing and the rivers. It's going to be a great weekend to do that because it's going to be hot.
So the beaches will be open, and Haege River cleanup, and that's a great opportunity to give back, and you enjoy it too. I mean, you enjoy it because it's cool on the river.
Yeah, they throw a big party after you get done, so it's a lot of fun. Definitely, if you've never done it, I mean, they've been doing this for years and years and years. They do it annually in May, so I highly recommend supporting them and helping out, and they'll give you everything you need to help get the trash But it's definitely helpful for not just them, but for everybody that goes and hangs out and goes in tubing and everything on the Karla. So I also have some awesome news, some breaking news. It broke last night. I shared it. Country Corner Kitchen is now open for dinner. You just don't even know how excited I am about this.
Where's that at?
Right by my house. That's why I'm so excited about it. It's right by my house. It's next to a green store right on the corner of Old Highway 5 and 382. I'm actually going to pull up the hours real quick. They will be open Wednesday to Saturday until 9 p.m. They also are serving beer and wine now. So I'm just excited that I can get a Cuban sandwich or a delicious burger from Country Corner Kitchen, and it's like, I literally could walk to it from my house. I don't have to drive all the way to town. I can just get my food, and I'm so excited. I'm really excited for them.
As long as you got a bottle of wine at the house.
Hey, they serve wine. So
they do?
They're going to serve beer and wine now. So I'm just so excited about this. And speaking of wine, Ingelheim has brought back their wine slushies for the summer.
Wine slushies.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
And Karla Vineyards is doing their cork and canvas tomorrow night, where you can paint and sip and drink wine and all of that.
Get drunk and paint by numbers. What? I don't know. It just came out.
Have you ever done it?
No.
Then why are you judging?
I didn't judge. It just came out. It sounds like something I would like to do. I like to get a paintbrush and just,
It was hilarious watching. I forget, was it a year or so ago I went and I took pictures of it, and Larry Likens was there, and he was actually painting. He's like the only guy there painting. But next thing I know, he's just like smearing paint on his glass, and he's like, I don't care. This is fun. So they have that. We also have live music at all the vineyards this weekend. You got Saturday at the American Legion on the River. We also have White Log Homes is having their 10th anniversary celebration this weekend. That's going to be huge. They're going to have a big picnic, lots of food, to stop by there. And then you've also got the community yard sale. I forgot to mention that at Kusawati Tubing Company. So not only can you go tubing, they're going to have a community yard sale and picking on the porch. So lots of stuff happening. And this is the last weekend for Still Magnolias. If you're going to go see it, this is the last weekend to see it. Just want to throw that out there. I think that's all I have.
Well, let me ask you a question.
I totally forgot. It's Mother's Day this weekend. I'm a mom. Went over my head. I did have Mother's Day dinner with my mom last night at Charlie's. That's as much
Every
as
day is Mother's Day, right?
As far as I got with Mother's Day. We have Appalachian Trail Rides is doing a Mother's Day.
Hold on. Mark this down. 8:49. It took her till 8:49. I'm sitting over here. And what else?
Mother's Day this weekend.
What else? What else? Go to the beach? What else? Oh, I could drink wine right down the street from the house now? What else? Oh, I can get a burger right down the street from the house? What else? Oh, I could paint by numbers and get drunk at the vineyard? What else? Oh, I can get a wine slushie. Anything else? 8:49.
Listen.
You almost,
My Mother's Day plans include going to a soccer tournament in Gainesville all weekend. Woo! Happy Mother's Day to me. But I will tell you some fun things to do for Mother's Day. I actually had a friend of mine message me. She's like, you're my go-to for LJ. What is there to do for Mother's Day? So I'm actually familiar with what I'm supposed to be talking about as long as I can keep up with what day of the week it is. Appalachian Trail Rides is doing a Mother's Day special mom's ride for $5 on Mother's Day. And then we have Fainting Goat Vineyards is doing a Mother's Day brunch. And Forest Hills Resort is doing a Mother's Day brunch. And there's a Mother's Day event at Fort Mountain State Park this weekend. So there's several Mother's Day things going on. See, I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm not recovered. I'm recovering. I'm in recovery right now still.
Well,
trust me, I would love to be spending my Mother's Day on the beach at the lake. Not sipping wine. You can't take alcohol to those beaches, just so you know.
Amanda doesn't want to say publicly what she's doing, so we'll just
hey, listen, Amanda, not kidding. One Mother's Day, I looked at Charlie and I said, all I want to do is go to a nice restaurant and have a meal by myself in silence. That's all I wanted. I don't want to have to feed somebody, wipe somebody's face, take somebody to the bathroom. I just want to eat.
Oh my God.
In quiet.
We went to
Outback. And I did. I drove, this was before I worked here. This was like when the kids were little. I drove all the way to the Olive Garden in Canton, and I sat by myself at the bar and ate the biggest bowl of pasta and salad and breadsticks all by myself. That's all I wanted for Mother's Day.
That sounds like a dream.
It is. It's a dream for mothers to have a meal in quiet with nobody bothering you. And somebody cooked it for you. Somebody cleans it up for you.
I don't want to be all
No, we really do want to be all by ourselves.
Okay, moving right along. These great Mother's Day moments brought to you by Karla.
And, I can also recommend a great place to get flowers, Hometown Florist. I can also recommend a great place to get jewelry, North Georgia Diamond. You can always go shop downtown for great Mother's Day gifts. You missed Apple Blossom Festival. Great opportunity to buy Mother's Day gifts. I know several people that came and bought Mother's Day gifts that weekend. Last weekend. So, I don't know what weekend we are. Last weekend. So.
Well, okay.
Do you buy Lisa Mother's Day presents?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Just checking.
Hey, listen, I didn't wait till 8:52 in the morning, 8:49 to figure it out. I don't know, I think, I like what Amanda said. Every day is Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day.
It is? I dropped my kid off at school this morning. I'm like, I love you. Have a nice day. And she slams the door in my face.
Well, they don't recognize Mother's Day.
Yeah, they don't participate.
I'm like, sure. Okay, love you too.
All right, so anyhow.
And then I said in my head over and over again, she loves and appreciates me. She loves and appreciates me. She loves and appreciates me.
They
I know
really
she
do.
does.
They're just,
I had to remind myself that. After
But
I'm
every
like,
day is
literally
Mother's
this
Day
morning,
'cause we never get a
multitasking,
break.
sending out our chamber newsletter, braiding Abby's hair, signing permission slips. Yeah, all of this is happening simultaneously. Haley's like literally holding a permission slip. I'm like doing this while holding a braid with this hand, and I got this thing uploading on the computer, and that is mom life right there. That is mom life at its best.
Okay.
You go, moms. Woo!
All right. So we used to years ago. We used to get the 20. Let's see. Back then it was 4, 8, and about 6 grandkids, and we used to get about 12, 13 of us. And go out
You've
to
confused me with numbers.
And go out to these family-style dinners, Mother's Day dinners, where you had to make reservations 2 months in advance to get in, and you had the nice drive out, and then you had the nice drive back, and have a big family-style Mother's Day dinner after church. I mean, that's pretty much.
Are you confusing Mother's Day with Easter?
No, Mother's Day. Not Easter, Mother's Day. We would do that on Mother's Day. And we never did the breakfast in bed stuff.
Who cooked the food for this event?
We go to a restaurant. We go to a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
No, I must say this seriously. Like in the Northeast, there's old, like 1800 fancy hotels. Okay, that are real old hotels, and it's really a big it's really a big deal to have like Mother's Day meals at these hotels. They're really nice. They're out in the country.
That's what Forest Hills is doing,
right? And we would go to these hotels, and there was 1 or 2 particularly out, not in Western Pennsylvania, but out in Pennsylvania, about from New Jersey, about an hour in, and they were really
I
good.
forgot you were a Yankee.
Okay, you want to go there? But anyhow, that's what we used to do, and get all dressed up and everything.
Well, that's
all
fun.
right, so we have network lunch today.
I took my mom out for a nice dinner.
Did you?
Yeah, I took her out last night.
Okay.
Yes, we have network luncheon today. We haven't registered. It's too late. Just so you know.
All right. Yes, but before we leave, because we're pushing up, I want to say thank you. I've not actually said this directly, but I want to say thank you to Piedmont Mountainside Hospital for opening the Gilmer County facility when you did. And, they sponsored, and the reason I want to say thank you to them because they sponsor a lot of stuff at the chamber.
They do.
A lot of stuff. And this past weekend, they sponsored the Kids Zone. And
just for the record, that is something, I mean, we had people walking in our welcome center going, we've never seen this before. We've never seen free kids things at an event
the
before.
face painting and
yeah,
just
they
the
were
list
like,
went on.
I mean, like you see it sometimes at like private events, like
Right.
customer appreciation days, things like that. But as far as like community festivals go, it is very rare to go to an event like that and have things for kids for free. So Piedmont broke the mold and worked with us to do that. So that was just huge.
Well, the reason I wanted to say that and the reason I wanted to say that before we closed with us doing our segment here with the Gilmer Chamber and just coming off their sponsoring that Kids Zone is, in this area, North Georgia Medical Center closed. And there was a lot of concern to the community when it closed about the healthcare provider that we would have here in Gilmer County. And Northside, Piedmont Mountainside Hospital opened the facility down here. I toured the facility when it opened, went through it when we had the ribbon cutting and went through it, state of the art.
A little bit over a year ago.
Yes, but I had never used. You don't really want to have to use it, but there may be a time you do. And Tuesday morning I had to use that facility, and I just want to say thank you. It was very good. I had a good experience there. Don't like the reason I had to go. Didn't feel well, obviously, so I went. But I just want to give a shout out to them and thank them for the health care they're providing in Gilmer County. What do we have left before we go? That's it?
Yeah, I almost forgot Mother's Day, but I caught up on that.
Brought you right along there. Hey, folks, this is Karla's Corner every Thursday at 8:30. Glad to have Karla with us, and we want to thank the Gilmer Chamber all the time for all the things they do in our community. If you want to visit the Gilmer Chamber, it's on the right-hand side, northbound on 515. Big green sign there. It says Gilmer Chamber Welcome Center. Step right in there, stop and step in and say hello, and they'll help you out with anything you may want to know about our area and the activities we have going on. If you want to come up and visit us for the weekend, you go to gilmerchamber.com, and on the top right-hand corner is the calendar of events. Everything Karla's telling you about this morning, about the beaches opening and the Cartacay River Cleanup Day and wine slushies and cork and canvas, all these great things that are happening, and the Mother's Day brunches that are available in different activities. They are on the gilmerchamber.com website. Again, calendar of events. I always encourage you can be, some people ask, what if I'm not a business? You can be an individual member. There have memberships for businesses and individual members. So I encourage you today to become a member of the Gilmer Chamber. Anything else we want to talk about, you want to bring up? You sure? Okay. Well, you continue your recovery. Once again, thank you and everybody at the Chamber. Our festival was great this year. And enjoy your network luncheon.
What's our countdown to elections? Do we have a countdown going?
Well, I think it's 12 days, not 12 days. The 22nd. Today is the day, the 10th.
You can early vote, right?
Today's the 10th.
Today's the 10th.
We are early voting now.
Yes.
Yeah, so get out and early vote.
No, don't say that on the show.
Why can't we say early
Because
voting?
I don't believe in early voting.
What?
I didn't tell you to
It's
say
literally
that.
the
This
only
is
thing I
Karla's
do early
Corner.
in my life.
This is Karla's Corner. This is not encouraging. Oh, my God.
I'm I'm encouraging people to what's the right.
I'm encouraging them to vote on May 22nd.
Sure.
Hey, you know what the great thing
I
about
like
being
early
an
voting
American
because
is?
then when people are like, "Can I get your vote?" You be like, "I already did that."
What?
The great thing about being an American is Karla can early vote if she wants to.
I know it's a great thing that Karla could early vote if she wants to.
It's literally the only thing I do early in my life.
Okay, folks, let me get out of this. Thank you, Karla. I'm
Just
glad you
reminding everybody it's time to vote.
May 22nd. Okay,
Well,
you
not
can
early.
early vote now if you choose to. That's up to you. I vote May 22nd. Move along.
Just go see those nice
All right.
people, and you can still register, right? If you want to. If
No.
you can't.
No.
You can't do that.
That ship has sailed.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I saw a sign though. I thought it said register to vote outside the
Yeah.
elections office yesterday.
That's where you go to register. But you cannot register to vote in this election now.
It's coming up, but you can in November, right?
Right.
Okay, so you can still register to vote in November.
Yeah, and this is the one that early votes. Okay.
What's wrong with early voting?
Okay, anyhow, can we get out? I mean, you're running long here. You're doing a political segment. You
I'm
know
not
I'm
doing
not.
political. I'm not talking about anything political. I'm just saying exercise your
Bye,
rights.
folks. Bye.